Welcome to your SendPOS Authorizations session. Before starting, I'll provide a brief explanation of the terms. An authorization is a transaction submitted for a temporary hold on cardholder funds in a scenario where an order has been made but products aren't ready for shipping or services are still in process. The period of hold validity may vary depending on your back-end processing institution and other industry qualifications. Before the authorization expires, a reversal may be performed. Otherwise, the authorization will fall off the cardholder's account automatically upon its expiration. A force is the capture of previously authorized funds completed once an order is ready to ship or a service cycle has ended. This means that without a force, the authorization expires and no funds are settled. SendPOS manages force transactions, allowing changes in the final capture amount. If an order is originally authorized for $1,000, but final rendering of products or services results in less or up to 20% more, SendPOS will force the final price. Let's access the Accounts Receivable module and open up All Sales Orders. Create a sales order and type in a search for the customer account. I'll select From All to copy the details from an existing order to avoid filling out each field by hand. We may edit the price and any other fields now that the order has been added. Open SendPOS, then Authorize Payments. SendPOS Cashiering displays automatically, showing the payment types pertaining to auth transactions, which are card and card on file. I'll select Card on File, and in this case we'll run the Visa and submit. We have an auth receipt showing approval from the cardholder's bank. I'll close the receipt and select Done to finish tendering via SendPOS. Within the SendPOS tab, let's select History to see its report to Microsoft, showing that $52.30 were authorized yet not forced. Assuming time has passed and we're ready to accept payment, we'll start the force workflow. This first requires changing the order's term of payment and invoicing. Because we invoiced the order, the system automatically asks if we'd like to use the active authorization processed via SendPOS as a means to collect payment. Selecting No would initiate a reversal of the authorization via SendPOS, and the SendPOS tendering screen shows. In this case, I'll select Yes, forcing the capture via the SendPOS platform and banking network, which we see here reporting back to Dynamics AX. Therefore, the integration applies payment to the invoice. To review the forced transaction, let's open the General Journal and Lines. The lines each present the customer and bank accounts. Going back to the General Journal, I'll post and move on to reopening the SendPOS History window. The first line is an example of what shows if we would have responded no to using the authorization, completing a reversal. The second line shows the result of selecting yes, forcing the authorization as we just did a few moments ago. Applying SendPOS force management to our Dynamics AX integration, we'll use the example of partial shipping of products. We've created an order by copying the line of an existing one. Now that I've changed the quantity from 1 to 2 units, I get the overwrite window. I'll uncheck these since I want to keep my modification in place. I'll authorize as usual and for the amount of $104.60. Assuming time has passed and we're now only shipping part of the original order, we'll report this change accessing the General tab, Line Quantity, and we'll specify that we're delivering 1 unit out of the 2. Go to Pick and Pack, open the packing slip, and adjust the quantity parameter to Delivery Now. If we select Lines, we see the update column showing 1 and a net amount of $52.30. Let's OK the information. Checking SendPal's history, we see the authorization for $104.60 we performed a few moments ago, which hasn't been forced yet. We're ready to invoice the order for 1 unit only now. If we select packing slip, we can confirm we're only invoicing for 1 unit. OK out of the invoicing information. We'll respond with yes here to force capture the active authorization and pay the invoice. When we open the journal and lines, we see an entry of $52.30. Closing here, let's revise the result of forcing for an amount less than the original authorization of $104.60. SendPal's history shows that the $104.60 authorization was forced for $52.30 instead, leaving $52.30 still pending.
SendPal, engineering the future of payments.